Hello, my name is Matt Helms. I'm a captain at a major airline here in the United States. Due to certain contract provision changes at my airline, there are about 11,350 plus pilots that are out there shopping for a brand new headset at little to no cost to them. So I reached out to Bose and David Clark and I asked them to send me their very best A&R headsets so I could use them, abuse them, and then review them and let the pilots of my airline and others know what's out there, how they worked for me, and hopefully give them a little bit of information on their next headset purchase. So today's headset is the DC-1X. This is the top of the line premier headset from David Clark. It is a compact, lightweight A&R headset. David Clark says they have the industry-leading A&R. We'll see if it lives up to that claim, but we're going to review this headset today. There's a few things I want to go over. First, what do you get when you buy the headset? What's in the box? Next, a few specs about the DC-1X, followed by my experience using it, my user's experience. And finally, go over the cost of ownership. What does it cost to buy, maintain, and replace some of the parts if you need to? So first, what's in the box? David Clark has a great box. You can put your old headset in your new box. In the box, you're going to get this bag. It's a great compact bag, no problem fitting the headset in it. One thing that I really like about the bag that David Clark gives you are these two zippers. The top zipper's got this kind of green color, the bottom zipper's got this black color. And what I use it for is I use rechargeable batteries in my headset. I can charge them in the hotel or at my house, and I always have a fresh set of batteries available. So my fully charged batteries go in this top zipper. The batteries that have expired that I need to recharge go in the bottom zipper. Keeps that task of keeping the good and the bad batteries separate real easy. So I really like the bag they give you with the headset. You're also going to get a set of batteries to start you off, a few hang tags. You're going to get a warranty card, a card that says, hey, thanks for buying our product, and a little card or a little explanation of how to put on the belt clip that comes with your headset. And we'll talk about that belt clip here in a little bit. And finally, they give you a great quick reference guide. You can scan this thing in 5 or 10 minutes and learn everything you need to know about your brand new headset. So everything you need, nothing you don't. Great little box. And that's what you get when you buy a DC-1X. David Clark does a real nice job with almost everything. The little tie that they use to wrap up its cords, it's also nice. So a few specs about this DC-1X. First of all, super lightweight. It's only 12.3 ounces. Man, that's super lightweight. The clamping force, the force against your head, that's only, golly, I'm not sure how you qualify what the force is, when you feel it against your head, but 1.4 pounds. That's not much clamping force. This attenuates 30 decibels of noise, and that's pretty standard across the industry, that 30 decibel reduction. It has a passive component with being an around the ear headphone, but also that active component of 30 decibels of noise reduction. It does have Bluetooth. It has a hybrid electronic noise cancellation system, has microphones on the outside of the cup, microphones on the inside of the ear cup. They talk to each other and give you a real nice electronic noise canceling experience. It also has a dynamic signal processor, a DSP. And what that does is it takes care of any noise to signal stuff that you don't want any buzzing or popping or hissing from either your Bluetooth or ATC communication. So that DSP along with the hybrid noise cancellation system give you a real nice experience using the headset. Has an Electret microphone. It is removable. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Has fail-safe operation. If your batteries die, you can still use the headset. David Clark also has a full spec sheet that goes through all the little scientific details about this headset. If that's the type of thing you're interested in, it's available online and you can review that. So let's look at the headset, starting at where you plug it in, the business end here. And David Clark does a great job with their plugs. They're really robust, high quality. You're never going to have a problem with them. They give you 20 inches of cord from where you plug it in to the A&R module. And what that means is you can have this headset plugged in, change your batteries in front of you instead of having to twist in your seat and take care of that operation. So it's nice to have that cord. The cord itself is really thin. It's super flexy, doesn't ever get in your way. It doesn't pull on your headset and cause your headset to go askew. That's a real nice feature. On the back of the A&R module here is the belt clip. Now, this little plastic clip I use, there's a metal bar in the 737. I just clip the module to that metal bar, and it keeps your A&R module from flopping around in the cockpit, makes keeping track of your cable real easy. It's easy to take off of your A&R unit. You just lift it up on two sides. It comes right off, no big deal. Gives you access to your battery compartment. 2 AA batteries give you about 50 hours of use for your headset during optimal conditions. Depending on how you use it with the Bluetooth, it may be a little bit less than that, but just about 50 hours is about right. Inside you have 2 different pins. One pin is for stereo or mono. We keep it in the mono setting in the 737. The other pin is for the auto on-off feature. So if you're like me and you've ever forgotten to turn off your headset, you unplug it and throw it in your flight bag, you come back to dead batteries. If you enable the auto on feature, the auto off feature, you unplug your headset, throw it in your bag, it turns off automatically for you, saves your batteries. So that's a great feature that David Clark has put into this headset. Really useful. They were listening to the pilots when they put that feature on this headset. Belt clip goes on just that easy. Power button works like every other power button you've ever had. You hold down the button for a couple of seconds, it initializes. Once that green light's flashing, it means your headset is on. Now that green light at night is bright. It's a little bit annoying during a nighttime flight to your buddy sitting next to you and yourself. So David Clark has a nighttime mode. So to enable this to go into nighttime mode, you hold down the Bluetooth button, hold down the power button. The power button will illuminate. You let go of it. Once the light goes out, you let go of the Bluetooth button. You're now in nighttime mode. Your headset is on, but you don't have that bright green light flashing. One drawback here to the David Clark nighttime mode. If you do turn on your Bluetooth, even in nighttime mode, the Bluetooth light still flashes. Now, it flashes blue, but it's still a little bit bright. I wish David Clark would make sure that both lights don't illuminate during their nighttime operation, but they didn't. Not a big deal, but something you need to be aware of. To get it out of nighttime mode, you just press the power button and it gets it out of the nighttime mode and your lights flash normally. Left and right volume buttons correspond to left and right on your ear cup when your mic is on the left-hand side. If you turn the headset around, one feature here, you don't have to remove anything to use the boom mic on the other side, but your left and right becomes opposite. Left controls right, right controls left. Not a big deal, but something to be aware of. Below your volume control is your Bluetooth button. Works like every other Bluetooth you've ever used. You turn it on, you can listen to music, do a phone call, basic Bluetooth setting. Now, the Bluetooth defaults to their mute mode. What this means is if you are, say, listening to music on the ground and air traffic control is transmitting, it will mute the Bluetooth signal and you hear the air traffic control or intercom signal clearly. If you don't like that mode, you can press the button once. Then it is in a mix mode where you hear both whatever's coming through your Bluetooth and through your radio at the same time at equal volume levels. So another feature that's really nice. The headset itself. Now, this is the most comfortable headset I've ever worn. Now that's saying a lot. I've been doing this for a long time. I've worn lots of headsets. This is the most comfortable headset I've ever worn. It's because of the materials they use, both on the ear cups, the head pad, and the materials they use to make this so lightweight. So the typical green David Clark ABS plastic here on the side. You see a couple little slots here for the microphones for the A&R system. I think you could drive over them with a car and nothing would happen, but I wouldn't suggest trying it. The ear cups. This is one of my favorite features about this headset and why it's so comfortable. They use a really thick memory foam material. So whenever you wear this headset, the heat from your head warms up the material and it conforms to your head really nicely. Makes an excellent, comfortable seal. The leatherette material they use is nice and soft and supple. It's not actual leather, it's a synthetic material, but it lasts a really nice long time. So that's a nice feature. If you come over here to the microphone, the boom mic, whenever I wear this headset, it's a perfect length for me. It comes right to the middle of my mouth. It's not too long like other headsets that I've worn. It goes right in the perfect spot. When I move it out of the way, it stays there. It has enough rigidity, so wherever you place it, it stays there, no problem. But also, like I said before, you can just rotate it around and use your boom mic on the right-hand side. So say you're a Czech airman and you're switching seats a lot, that's a nice feature to have. So it's a really nice experience. So like I said before, they use a really nice memory foam on your ear seals. So whenever I used my Ray-Bans or Serengetis that had a nice thin arm to the sunglasses, they fit right on and they don't break the seal for the A&R. So with my sunglasses, there was no difference wearing them or not in the A&R experience. A little bit different with the readers though. Because of the thickness of the arm on these cheap plastic readers, they break the seal just a little bit. So I did notice a difference in how effective the A&R was when I used my readers versus the sunglasses. Sunglasses, no problem. Readers, they broke the seal just a little bit. The head pad right up here is made out of what they call their Outlast material. And it's a proprietary material that David Clark uses. What this does, it's like a little memory foam up there. It takes the heat from your head, rotates it around the pad, and releases it from the top of the headset. So it's supposed to keep your head nice and cool. So that's a little tour of the headset. My favorite feature of the headset, though, is that right there. This packs up super small. You could throw this anywhere in your flight bag. Even if you use the included case, the case is super small. It doesn't take up much room. That's a fantastic headset. It packs up to almost nothing. So what's it like using this headset? I tell you, it's a real enjoyable experience for me. The most comfortable headset I've ever used. I'll say that again. When flying with this headset, long flights, short flights, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't get that kind of squeezed feel, the pressure on your head. I don't want to rip this thing off right after a flight. It's comfortable to use all day long. The materials they've used are high quality. It's really enjoyable. When you turn on the A&R, you notice that 30 decibel reduction immediately. When you're flying along, it's nice and quiet. The communication is crystal clear. It's crisp. You have no problem missing radio calls because of noise or anything like that. One thing that I did notice though, using this headset, whenever you're using the intercom or speaking with ATC, there's a slight rise in the sound floor. It's because the A&R stops being as effective on the higher range kind of wind noise on top of your communication. Whenever you're speaking, you notice that slight change in the A&R floor. It gets just a little bit noisier. That's something to know about this headset. It's not something that bothered me, but it is something to know about this headset. It's present, it is there. Now I had the opportunity to use this headset in conjunction with three other headsets. I carried 4 headsets in my flight bag for 2 months straight. So I was able to use one headset, take it off, put another headset on immediately. And I was able to compare them side by side. So, is this the quietest headset on the market? No, it's not, but by a really slim margin. Whenever I compared this to its brand new counterpart, the A30 from Bose, this was just a little bit louder. When I say louder, you heard a little bit more wind noise, okay, from the higher end of the spectrum. The A20, in comparison to this, was even a little bit quieter than the A30. So if the only thing you care about is just the quietest headset, this isn't it. But it's real close. For me, because it is so robust and so compact, it kind of balances out. And when I say robust, they have this alloy frame that surrounds this headset. I don't think you're ever going to break this headset unless you completely abuse it. This alloy material, you can bend the top of the headset just a little bit to conform to your head perfectly if you need to, but it's overbuilt. It's built like a tank. I really like what they've done with this headset. The most comfortable headset I've ever worn. I have to say it again. So, what is this headset going to cost you? This headset is going to set you back $895. Call it $900. It's not a small sum of money, but this is a professional level headset that you use every single week, multiple days per week. To me, that's worth the money. To wear something so comfortable that packs up so compact. Some of the items that can be replaced when you wear them out. One big benefit to the David Clark product is the microphone. If your microphone starts to go out or it gets gummed up, you need to replace it, you can just pull the microphone off and replace, just the M5B microphone. It's going to only cost you $44. The head pad with the Outlast material, that runs you $16. Your nice cushiony ear seals right here, those ear seals, $45. The belt clip, if you break your little plastic belt clip, that's only $6. The mic protector, $4. So not a real high cost of ownership if you need to replace a few of the wearable items. I hope this review has been helpful for you. I've got 3 other videos that are going to come out with other headsets, and then a final video comparing all these headsets together. Be sure to fly safe, and thanks for watching.